and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Thomas into the front court. They trail by 7 and stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk.
Brunson to Richardson. Josh Richardson missed his first. Now he goes.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Beal. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jack.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy. But you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
First one, count it. Hits the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Embiid. Driving right to the basket. Wizards come up with it, and they pounce. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Simmons into the front court. They lead it 4-point game. To Embiid. Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Has a look. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Can't convert the free throw. Thomas across the timeline. Now down 6. Joel Embiid rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Harris to Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 4. Good start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Works it. To Beal. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
And hits the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them.
Oh, wow. Okay, Wagner. I see you.
To Horford. Brunson. Chance for the process. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Embiid. You've got to get that one to go. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
What do you want to do?
Tough-looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And a chance.
Bounty, bounty.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. To Beal. Lets it fly from long range. Their first three, and they're right back in it. Within a possession in this first
Oh,
quarter.
I'm still recording. Yeah.
Got a couple of those that drop
That's where I'm still recording.
nice lead. Now, we got dogfight.
This is game 2 from earlier. I'm sorry, I was out with my friends, so I'm back on the grind.
You want to avoid
And like I said before,
take that one as a warning.
2K17 will be tomorrow. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you never miss a beat.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. To Beal. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The shot, almost. Beal. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go
Are you not entertaining?
go through.
It's Ben Simmons wanna be.
2-point advantage. Joel Embiid. 4 out of 7.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
From the painted area, won't go down. That pass stolen by the Wizards. Can't connect. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons.
It doesn't matter what you say. Jump on in.
Thomas with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. He gets it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Now a steal by Washington. Layup goes down. Well done.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Simmons with it. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket. Short jumper won't go down. 15-footer at the buzzer. Gets a look. Can't hit. That's it for the first quarter. Wizards have the lead.
There you go, sir.
I'm going nowhere.
1 quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Beal. That won't go. Brunson to Embiid. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Ish Smith to Anthony. Nice step through and the finish, Jay. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Ish Smith, he's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Al Horford snares the rebound. Harris to Simmons. Can't connect from in close. Into the front court. It's Wall. Leads forward to Smith.
Hey, like a snack, right?
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Ben Simmons. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the position of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Embiid, good for 2.
Yes, that actually worked.
That shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Wall across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Ish Smith to Wall.
Hey. Where you from?
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the
That's a
big
cold ass beat.
and the rest of the court. That was an easy layup.
Never. That is a cold ass beat. Every time I'm in the street out here. I'm gonna listen to that shit that Drake doing this.
enter James. And one on KD.
If you want to be on camera, you want to be behind the camera, you want to do
They're gonna
radio,
make some changes
podcast,
with
whatever it
some
is,
personnel
this
on
is
the
a
floor.
programming.
To Embiid. Shot from in close, no good. Anthony to Wall. Count the basket at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Sixers control it. To Embiid. Horford. The drive, right to the basket. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Ish Smith to Wall. Fires the three. It's good from three for John Wall.
And in today's game, you have to make
Let's
shots
get
like
it.
that. Nice work playing it from deep.
Smith into the
Hey.
front court. Right now, down 7.
KD.
Embiid.
Hey, what the heck? Here, I'm here. Come on,
Going
show
there
what's
for a
up.
second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Let's show what's up,
That's
Mo.
lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering
The
through.
defense.
Nice swat that time. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer.
Come on, Mo. Hold on.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
What's that? Oh, what's that?
Oh, shit, I'm back in.
Get that out of here, sir.
Ish Smith.
Damn.
Joel be in the garden.
They was down by 3.
Well, they better calm them.
A
Damn
drive
it.
down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they
What
were beat
is
the
going
first time,
on?
but not
I gotta
him. He
take over.
stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Yam making the knee. Snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Finishing inside the paint
Slow
on
it down.
that one.
Slow it down.
To Simmons.
Let's get it.
Blocked away.
Oh, he blocked that with
Give me
authority.
the 3. Damn, idiots.
Wizards pulled down the board. Ish Smith. Got it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And he scores.
What a pass.
Gotta
I
take
have
it,
no
take it.
clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Deep right
Got you,
corner.
brother.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Hit somebody who actually wants to get back in position and play some defense. That will help your team win the game. Not you just staying in the game to be better on that.
To Smith.
MVP.
Ish Smith. He's 2 for 2 now.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
In the front court comes Simmons. They trail by 7.
I'll take that.
Able to convert inside.
20.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nah, I'm just kidding. GG's, man. Yes,
Is in
sir.
for 2.
Hold on, let's go check out how many blocks is this team.
That's it. First half has come to an end. The Wizards out in front.
Where's the blocks now? 16 total blocks. Let's go, man. Alright, you guys made it this far. You already know what life would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you were new, don't forget to hit that sub button and that noty bell so you don't miss any uploads. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace out.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Wizards are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards. The 76ers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track.
Pyros and Crips
Steve.
all got along. They probably coming down by the end of the
Are
song.
trailing so far,
Seem like the
and that's
whole
mostly
city
due
going gets
to
beat
sloppy
every
ball
time.
handling. The
Street
Boston
fight.
needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup. Ball control was at its worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Brunson. To Horford. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Gets it in the right corner. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Oh, emphatic slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Josh Richardson sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not going
That
down
nigga
here.
blocked my shit, not saying hell.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curling inside. That's rebounded by the Wizards. Thomas into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Brunson to Richardson. From the painted area, won't go down. Thomas across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one. To Brunson. To Richardson. Horford. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Down low, Anderson. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Richardson. Washington has the rebound. Beal. Al Horford tips it. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Brunson. To Horford. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
To Brunson. Here comes the screen. Down the lane. Shot won't fall. Another follow. Stays out. Beal. Lays it up and in.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2.
You see, since WrestleMania, Roman's been living high on the hog.
3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
I think there's an old saying, and it came right
To
here.
Horford.
Pigs get fat and hogs
Not that time.
slaughter.
And count the basket inside.
You're a hog.
And the true test of a team.
And I slaughter hogs on my farm every single day. At SummerSlam, the tribal hog is going to get a country chicken to the likes he's never seen. He's a gentleman. I assure you, we on the island of relevancy are booing as well. Speaking of hogs, well, that's not downright Texas neighborly of you.
Team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Here comes the screen.
SummerSlam of all time, and that plays right into your hands.
On the shot clock for Philadelphia.
If you're a betting man,
Count the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
because Roman Reigns
Sixers with the rebound.
his greatness by athletically beating down, smashing the opposition, hitting them, making them tap out in athletic
Brunson.
competition. But we, for 20 years, we defined Brock Lesnar's legacy by annihilating
The Sixers with 4 to
putting
shoot.
them down for good, by taking them out of action, by
Ah, the
breaking their
monster
backs,
stuff.
by conquering streaks, by
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lesnar has the
Sixers have the basketball.
rains down, but it
Brunson.
comes to 10. That's what Brock Lesnar is going to do.
Probing the defense. To Brunson. Here comes the screen. Brunson to Horford. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
On the shot clock for Philadelphia. For three, now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Bradley Beal. 3 for 6 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Trade Roman Reigns to stick his hand up your ass.
Oh.
At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Wizards way out in front.
Through that hole. That is what my tribal chief is going to do to something like you.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Brunson. Oh, Neto picked up by Bryant. Wizards with the basketball. Thomas to Smith. Nothing going here on that drive. Ish Smith. Down low Anderson. Scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Shot from the lane won't go. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Spins and scores.
If that missed, oh, he would have found himself on the bench.
To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Richardson sizing up Bryant. Great feed, sets it up. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Can't connect. Brunson to Embiid. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Joel Embiid He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Sixers control it. Brunson to Richardson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Take stock of the floor. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And counted at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me.
Shit, only short.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Richardson to Brunson. Counted.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And the basket good at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Wizards have it. And he finishes at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Embiid. Got it from the line. Richardson. Thomas with the basketball. His team on top by 13. Josh Richardson, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Richardson has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Thomas. No good. Nice pass to set things up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Wizards are the winners as they get a good win on the road.
And that was my last game with the Wizards.
For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Wizards edged out a close victory in today's game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards. The 76ers must be devastated after such a close loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
green track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Yeah, stereo over here. Hey, my dude, what's his name?